Jossalyn,
Yes.
everybody asks me for updates,
Okay.
and yours is one of the updates that has me, and I knew when we got here cars would drive by,
That's okay.
but it's less noise than the street.
Yeah.
You're no longer homeless.
No, I got housing, permanent housing. I finally got into a program through Hoppus with the Long Beach Police Department, and they got me permanent housing. They helped pay my rent. They gave me furniture and just about everything that I needed. And even during the pandemic, they've been bringing me groceries and cleaning supplies and things to help me.
Police department or the hospice?
Hospice.
It's not hot. It's hot.
Hoppus.
Yeah.
It's pronounced Hoppus.
Yeah.
Hopic.
Yep.
Yeah. And they've been very good to me, and my case manager has been wonderful. They just make sure that I stay sober and that I stay doing what I need to be doing to maintain my mental health. You know, like going to my doctors like I should. And so I've been housed now for maybe just about a year now.
Well, how long? When I met you, which was 4 years ago, you were in this alley for 15 years.
Yeah.
You were outside for 15 years.
Yeah.
And one of the things you told me is that it took you a while to get used to being inside.
Yeah, it did. When I first went inside, I really was glad because it was raining, and it was raining hard out here all the time. So I could hardly even come out and make any money or do my cans. So when they gave me housing, it was just the best thing that ever happened to me. And I guess during that rainy season, I had to stay in a lot because it was raining. I got a little more used to being indoors. And then when the pandemic started and we were quarantined and told to stay indoors, that just like sealed it for me. So I was really happy. I told my doctor the same thing. You know, I was really happy about being able to sit still inside now and be like everybody else. You know.
First, what is it about being homeless for you were 16, 17 years that makes it hard to be inside? Most people would think, man, you got a bathroom and a bed. It's, you know.
Well, it's the sounds. It's the noise that's going on around you. It's the fact that nobody ever goes to sleep where you are. You know, there's always some type of movement, people coming, going, cars, traffic, just the whole 9 yards. Mice, rats, fighting, cats, dogs.
Yeah.
You know, the whole 9 yards. The sounds of the night. You know, and so it's you know, sleeping on the concrete. It's sleeping on the hard surface. The coldness in the air when you first wake up.
Yeah.
You know.
Your mask is falling off.
Yeah, I know.
It's a sign of the times.
Yep, sign of the times.
Yeah.
So I've enjoyed being inside. It's been a long time since I really slept in a bed. You know, so that was new, and to be able to get up in the middle of the night and walk in the bathroom.
Have privacy.
Yep.
Start the healing.
Yep, and I didn't hear a bunch of other people snoring. I didn't smell a bunch of different smells from other people's unwashed bodies, including my own.
Yeah.
You know, so it was a lot better.
Yeah.
It's a lot better now. It really is.
Well, I've looked for you a bunch of times, and then Facebook, their algorithms must be getting better because it put your post up, or you know, as a recommended. Do you know her? And I was like, oh my gosh, that's Josh. And then I said hello, and you said you're still down here.
Yeah, I'm still down here. I ain't going nowhere. I looked at your phone number in my phone, in one of my other phones. Where is this? Where Mark at? I started to text you and see where you were, but it was like, okay, nope. I'll get around to it.
Yeah.
I'll get around to it, and then my little memory comes and goes, and I just forget to get started. You know, I'm
the same way. We're not getting younger.
No, we are getting older. I am a whole year older now.
Wow.
You know, and so.
Yeah, because I haven't seen you for a while. I've looked.
Yeah.
I literally have looked. Even this trip, I've looked for you.
Oh, I actually
You're my favorite.
I actually
Don't tell anybody else, but you're my favorite.
I actually have been here. I'm usually gone by 2 o'clock because it gets dark early.
Yeah.
You know, and in the summertime, by 2, it was too hot to be out here.
Yeah.
And so I just got to the place where I just leave around 2 o'clock. There's nothing else to do.
Well, this is pretty far from Long Beach. You come all the way here to dumpster dive? You're still dumpster diving?
Yes, because I have the keys to that dumpster. I don't have the keys everywhere else.
Right.
But I do notice that in Long Beach, I do have, I do pick up a lot of recycle in Long Beach too.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes people just sit whole bags and recycle out for trash.
Well, you're canning. You know, you're recycling, and people don't understand. I mean, you've been doing it for 17, 18 years.
Yeah, it's a better part of my life. It's a part that helps me concentrate.
It gives you purpose.
Yeah, it gives me something to do every day. All of this gives me something to do every day. I don't want to sit up. I'm afraid if I sit up, I'll just drop dead. There's nothing else to do. I don't have grandchildren, so I'm not helping to raise anybody. You know, my sisters live far from me, and their kids live where they are. So I don't hardly get to see them no more. You know, because I don't drive. You know,
gives you purpose.
Yeah.
And that's what you just can't put people in boxes.
No.
You got to give them a reason to get up in the morning, and this is your reason.
Every day, and this is mine to do.
Yeah.
You know, they look for me to come. A lot of people around here look for me to be here, and I'm here.
Yeah. And it gives you some spending money.
Yes, it does. It does. It does. It really does. It gets me blankets in the winter, nice new blankets in the winter time, and coats. Somebody just gave me some new sweatshirts a few minutes ago, and some new tennis shoes.
Yeah.
So that's, and that's not for Christmas. That's, they're recycling their clothes. So, that's a great thing for me,
Well, it's just so great seeing you.
You too, Mark.
Because, so, as somebody that was out here for 17 years, because I tried to get you support. You helped with the Prop HHH. You helped with Measure H.
I think that was the karma I got back, and that's why I got housing.
Yeah.
Because of the karma of doing that for so many other people that were in my same position, that were able to go ahead and get housing, even though nobody actually really contacted me,
Yeah, I tried to get so many people to come here.
I know.
I was like, I'm sending maps with a pin.
Yeah.
I go, I know where she is.
Yeah.
She's been there for 17 years.
Yeah. But
go
it's
help
okay.
This woman.
It's okay. Somebody finally found me, and somebody helped me. Then I was able to get what I needed, and so I'm truly blessed for that, and truly blessed to have know you, and I'm grateful for all that I have, so this is what I've been doing. Just trying to maintain and stay sober and do my mental health work and stay out of trouble.
Awesome. Your mask is falling.
I know it always falls.
And when it's talking, whenever somebody's talking, they fall.
They pull.
You know what I mean? And I'm interviewing you, so you gotta
keep
but
it up.
You're color coordinated with the gray and the purple. I mean, you're so Hollywood.
Yes, that's me.
What would you say to somebody that's homeless that's been out here?
Well, keep trying, and don't be open to options. Be open to options. Change is a hard thing, and I hate change too. But if you do it the right way and you do it slowly, you'll make it too. And if you really want housing, you'll have to work for it. They don't just hand out keys like I thought they should, but they're not. So
they make you jump through.
They make you jump through hoops just to get what you need.
And it's hoops that are hard because you don't have the resources. I mean, you do now because you have a home, you can charge your phone.
Yeah.
You know, you have some money.
I have
you can get
a
on the
place to
train.
cook.
I assume.
have a place to do laundry and cook and take care of myself. And you know, it's funny that you have to try to remember how to cook when you're not used to cooking for yourself no more. You know, and realizing that you can go to the grocery store and fix a pot roast.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I couldn't fix one at first. And the first time you do it and you taste it and you realize you're in your own place, you know, and nobody's going to come in there and take it from you. See, that's the point. It's not just the point of getting indoors. It's the point of getting indoors and being able to stay there.
Yeah.
You have to be able to stay there, and you have to have confidence in the fact that you'll be able to stay there, that nobody's going to take it from you.
Yeah. I ask people all the time, what's your first night homeless like? What was your first night housed like?
It was cold. That apartment was cold. The heater wasn't working. And so I couldn't warm the place up. I ended up, a friend bought me an electric heater over, and I just balled up on the bed that they gave me under the blankets and stuff that they gave me, and just kind of like stayed still in one place till, you know, it was daylight.
Did it feel good?
Yeah.
Even though it was cold?
It felt good even though it was cold. I said, hell, it's colder in here than it was outside. Shoot, it's cold.
Well, you had walls.
Yeah, but the difference was I wasn't looking at the stars. You're right. You know, so.
So let me ask, if you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
That everybody that needs housing gets housing, and that they get it and keep it, and that they get the mental health work done that they need done for themselves and for everybody else. And I don't know.
Great wishes. I think you wished kind of the same thing last time, except you asked for a really good meal. And I hooked you up with some cash.
Yeah.
And as soon as I'm off with this, I'm going to hook you up with some cash again.
Oh, thank you.
So, but you can use it for a housewarming gift, or you can get a meal, or whatever you want.
Oh, thanks, Martin. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, that was, you know, one of the things how we first met, because you were so mad because somebody stole your car.
You stole my damn car. I haven't had my car stolen since. And I just got after one of the guys out here about going over by it and taking anything off of because I was standing right here and I'm watching him. And so when he reached door, what the hell is you doing? Yeah. You know better.
Yeah. But I didn't know you. I just said, how much is a cart? And you gave me $1 amount, and I gave you that money. And I was busy, so I had to go. Otherwise, I would have tried to help you get it. And I came back.
And I had it.
And you bought a cart. So many people are, you know, homeless people, I'm not going to give them money because they're not going to, you know, they're going to go buy drugs or whatever. Your proof in how we first met is, you needed a cart. I gave you money, and you went and bought a cart.
I tell people, a lot of people give me things because they can actually tell. One guy said he can see it in my eyes, and he can tell by my mannerisms that I don't use drugs. You know, and my hands are impeccably clean all the time. So they go, okay, you don't do no drugs. What you do? I sit here and I look cute.
You do look cute. So. Well, thank you very much for talking to me.
You're welcome, Mark. I missed you.
Oh, I miss you too. I'm moving back. We're going to be hanging out.
Okay. I'll be here.
Good.